9.5 acres in northern St. Clair County, Alabama. Hey everyone, it's Chad Kemp, your Alabama land agent. And this video on this 9.5 acres in northern St. Clair County is a nice piece of property. So we're going to talk about the specifics of where it is, how close to cities. Also be sure to click the link in the description below as well in the comments. That will take you to the actual listing on this property, always to get the current information. But it's currently being advertised at $89,900 and that price will be there. But always check the pricing because it does change. And that link is down below as well. As always, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy this property. This property is located in northern St. Clair County, Alabama. That's near Asheville, Alabama. It's kind of between Asheville, Alabama and Oneonta. It's 9.5 acres. These are some distances to the property you may be familiar with. So it's very convenient to Birmingham and Gadsden as well as Oneonta. But this 9.5 acres can be accessed really from about 3 different points. 2 of the points we're going to show now, this is one of those. This is right at 231 as you come up from Asheville. When you top the mountain, there's a little gas station on the left. You would turn on to Thomas Road, and you'll see this little building there and this fencing. But this is Thomas Road, and Thomas Road makes a loop around to Washburn Road, and then Washburn Road kind of ties into Cliff Springs Road. So there's a lot of different roads that you can get to this property. This being one, this is the other way, which is off of Washburn Road to get to Thomas Road, and then you turn on Landreth Road, which is here. When you turn here, you'll see this home to the left. You'll see that pasture, but it's really neat and convenient. You do have water, you do have power available on this road. Again, you're 2/10 of the mile down this road when you make the turn, so you're almost 2 to 3/10 of a mile to this property. It's very pretty. It's very scenic. There's some really nice houses out here. A lot of what you're going to see is kind of grown up a little bit, but we did have a little bit of cutting on the property that you can walk around and kind of get a feel of how the land lays. And the pasture we're passing now on the left kind of lays like that a little bit at the front and the back. Do not turn left at this road. You always stay to the right as you come down Landreth, and it will take you to this property, which is the 9.5 acres that we have for sale. Now, bring your horses, bring your chickens, build a house. Would be great to have that mini farm setting, to have that homestead, especially if you're looking to have family to move with you. There's plenty of room to do that. This is the property there on the left, as you can see. Property to the right with this shot here, but it's just a really nice little property. It's grown up, needs to be cleaned up, but it's at an early stage right now that you can easily go in here and get it cleaned up. The seller just had somebody just as of the other day to cut some trails through the property. This is one shot of that. You can see the arrow, then that's where they have cut and did some trails where you can actually get on the property and get a feel of this property. It's a very nice. It's surrounded by privacy. It's surrounded by other landowners, so that's what makes this really nice and convenient. You could have a home site here at the front, about 4.5 acres on the left side with the road frontage, and then there's another 4 to 4.5 acres at the back. You got 800 feet of road frontage, so you could put 2 homes there in the front. If you wanted to, you could maybe come back there where this 4.5 acres is in the back and have a private homestead if you wanted to, especially if you're moving family. If you're moving family, you got plenty of opportunity to do that. You will have to perk the property for a septic system, but but we'll be happy to show you this property. Just give me a call. We're kind of looking more in the direction right now towards St. Clair County. In that area right there is going to be Chandler Mountain and Horsepins 40, if you're familiar with that. That's in the distance.